They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So Arizona State's offense will be first on the attack. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
They're all over it. Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Omari Hayes, he is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 43s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
Sets his feet. It's Rayner. In traffic, it's Hayes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you and make big plays.
Leaves it in his belly. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They get him on the ground.
keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Miller. Brings out another sweet move. It down to the 40. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Grab behind the line, it's Anderson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
He's got it. Fakes the grab and down immediately. He picks up the few. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They'll try to get it through the air. Left side is Anderson. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the...
And that's a live ball behind the line. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. I don't know if it was... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Making the adjustment. Pulls and throws up the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Keene. Has it! And he will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know on the opening possession you go three, and now you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. But I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Final play of the quarter coming. Pulls and fires complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Heaves it on the run. It's caught. And the tackle is made, but not before. Completion gets them 30+.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They were all over it.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Under pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone. And my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Makes a move. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. So dangerous as a return man, and you see why there. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Stopped in it. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Throws it back. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
3rd and long coming up. Moves the pocket. It's Keene. Can't find a man, and he'll be... down at the 40.
Well, they've still got the lead, but they are losing the momentum, and the defense is starting to make plays after getting that last sack. They can feel it right now. You can see them playing with a whole lot of more energy. There's a lot of pressure on this offense now to respond.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking down the middle. Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Right side, it's Anderson. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Sun Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Keene. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You don't see bat downs all the time. A lot of times guys break on the football, the defensive backs, and they're trying to catch it and make a play. I like he knew where he was. He's in the end zone, not trying to give up points. Does a great job breaking on the football and swatting it to the ground.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Throws to the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Those 3rd downs are hard to execute. And when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder. But this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Hauls it in down the sideline. It's a running room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle. Catch. Takes it down to the 7.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal. Give him 6. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out. It's Butler. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels now. Shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Brown. Pulled to the ground.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out wide left, it's Anderson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Sun Devils getting set on first and 10. From the gun, it's Brown.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moving the pocket, it's Keene. Fires to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Sun Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Left side is Miller. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Last play of this quarter, and it will be 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown ASU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Sun Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Caught up with the Cyclones head coach coming out of the locker room. They have got to start dominating at the line of scrimmage. Here to start the third quarter, they have not been able to establish their run game. Being a one-dimensional team will not work on the road with this hostile crowd and this hostile environment. He said, we have got to start asserting ourselves up front and show that we can be the more physical team. I'll keep you posted on if they're able to do that here to start the third. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football. And I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. A give to Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Looking downfield, it's Keene. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Ready, go. Here's Brown. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Trying to do it with his feet. And he walks us in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State! What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal. You got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. To the air, it's Rayner. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Iowa State. Once he got a step, it was all over. Right to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense to make a statement. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
One more time, it's Brown. Didn't even get started. Drop for a loss of 3.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On third and long. He has to throw for it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job.
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy
makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Iowa State! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it might drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark. Defensive hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Keene. Right side, it's Anderson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Changing the routes with his receiver. Here's a give to Robinson. He's passed it up. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Sun Devils head quickly to the line.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Drops back on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Second and long here. They'll give it to Brown. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. At the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll move the tight end. Look out! And down he goes.
The defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
In the backfield, it's Miller. Oh, he got loose. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's second and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back, stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up third and short. He's all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops.
And the quarterback will be slung down. And 43. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Drops back. It's Keene. And he was hit just as he released it. Balls to the turf.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. They'll move the wide receiver. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got a man, it's Hayes. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Still looking. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to... Second and long.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
There's just so much for this defense to think about. They've had strong side runs thrown. Now the counter. I know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume. This defense needs to work.
Runs through. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Sets his feet. It's Rayner. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied. Inches away from the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Here we go. Ready, go. to shut it down. It's going up top. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late.
You know, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football. But there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Keene. He fires one deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He's going to run it. There we go. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. And those big moments right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead and do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
Coming out with it, it's Miller. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too. Just don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll test the right side. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Left side is Hayes. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play? Late in this football game, offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football baller, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Brown again. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Here's a give to Robinson. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side.